Hey, this is Mitko, and today we're looking at some more complicated redstone. I know I haven't done a video in a while, but this is kind of interesting. So we're looking at the first linear function plotter in Minecraft. So let me just get a quick overview of how you can use it. And in this video, we're gonna see a brief overview and how it works, and just just going through some of the basic stuff that you can expand on it. And then in the next video, we're gonna go through every command block and see what is actually behind the scenes. So okay, let's start. Here we have in this platform. Here we have some of the information. So we got that the y is equals to the function of x, and this is the y-axis, and this is the x-axis. So let me just explain it, and then we're gonna see how it works. And we got the f of x is equals to k times x plus n. And here we have the k as the coefficient. The slope of the line is actually called. What is the angle to the line? What has an angle between? What is the angle between the line and the x-axis? So this is the slope of the line. And n as intercept, the intercept between the y-axis, the y-axis and the line. So that's why it's called n. Um, and here on the right side we have to choose the coefficient or the slope of the line. If you choose a higher number, we're gonna see that we're gonna run out soon of blocks. That's why I need to make a function that will divide. So if we'll divide, we'll get smaller angles, and this is not actually available now. The division n is like times 1 is like the times 1 is something like this: 45 degrees angles, 60 degrees times 2, and this is like 75 degrees or something. And this we have the coefficient, so you can actually plot it, and here on the side you can actually see the coefficient is actually set to 3. We can choose 3 or 2, but this will not change in the MISC um, a MISC scoreboard. So I got some values here that are not actually neat, like the X position, because actually I have the X position as the argument set, but we're gonna see that in a minute. So we got here like change the value, and is set to 1 to 3 now. And on the left side we have the intercept. So the intercept actually must be positive in this case. I haven't set it up for negative, but we're gonna do that. It is easy part, and I got the world download, so you can guys try to do some stuff. And here you can add to make the intercept bigger. Now set to 2, and I think I will not change, but let me see. I will add one more, so you can see the difference between this line and then one more intercept. But to do actually you need to reset the ground. Resetting the ground will delete everything, including the armor stands. You can see that line that is the intercept here at 2. We're gonna delete. We're gonna reset the ground. We're gonna summon the armor stands at the x0 position, and you see the argument got to 0 and everything reset. But we need to store this value in MISCs that I got, and here the intercept changed as we set it up earlier up there. So actually changed. It's a 3 now, and you can see that this is the calculation methods. If I put a block here, it all will be working. These armor stands actually put the block. You can make these invisible, but let me just show you how it works now. You got the 3 intercept, and we can see 2 times 2 times 2 is 4 plus we're gonna calculate in a minute. And this the intercept is 1 here. So 1 times 2 is 2 plus 3. That's something going right here. You can see it actually calculates the coefficient calculation is the actual value. So if I got something wrong, you can see that the line is offset a little bit. We can compare it to the other line and see that the other line will be right here. So yes, actually the coefficient is 3. 3 times 1 is 3 plus 3. So yes, that's the coefficient 3. I had before coefficient of 2, and it will work. It will go as infinite as possible because it's a loop, but to actually stop it you need to break down this line, this redstone line here. We're gonna break it down now, and it won't work anymore. Just replace that wire. And yes, that is actually it's a linear, first functional linear plotter in Minecraft. And you can see that you can make a lot of adjustments of the plotting. We can just go over through some of these functions here. This function is the summoning the armor stands with their right names and values in the stand scoreboard. So I got scoreboard objectives list. You can see that there are 3 objectives. So there, put a block below the right armor stand. When it's like right here, you need to put the block below the right armor stand. So if it's 1, put here. And then we got reset the ground. Resets the ground, kills the armor stand very easily, and resets this is very resets the scoreboard values in the MISC. And here we got store the values in MISC. So for function they're going to MISC. So you can up there you're changing their them in function, and up here they're storing in MISC, so for backup. And this is the calculation method. It runs some calculations, and actually it's very interesting that you can actually do trigonometrical functions if you remember, if you program the 2 loops, the 2 periods of the function, and then you can offset it and times something because it's the operation. Actually we are using here the operation method, and it's very useful. You can do a lot of calculation, a lot of mathematics in Minecraft. And this some loops to reset it, like going up. If it's above 5 you need to go here, and if it's right there you need to go like 3 or 4 5 6 times or something, and then to return it back in the position. It's actually standing in the stand position. It's storing how many times they got up there. So yeah, it can work infinitely. It doesn't stop. But the thing is, I did it with the redstone and comparators and end gates here. If you have time to actually rebuild this in without these comparators to make like static armor stands and values or that kind of stuff like Setbling does, feel free. I just look around. It's kind of nice this way, and it works. The most important stuff, it works. This is not for something like um, something very compact in some map. If you use this in a map, then just rebuild it or something. You got signs. You can see what it does actually, and it's very good. I can for for sake of tutorial I can do one more line without actually resetting the line to we're gonna see with the coefficient of 2. Just I need to reset the values. Okay, with the coefficient of 2, reset the armor stance to position 1, to position 0 actually, sorry. And with the coefficient of 2 we need change, and here the intercept, we're gonna let the intercept be the same, just change the coefficient and store the values in MISC. Store the values and you see the coefficient actually changed from 3 to 2, and just run the calculation. You can see the slope of the line. You see it's a different kind of slope. See the coefficient 3, coefficient 2, and the thing is I can't divide it because I can divide 2, but I can't divide some not even numbers, some odd numbers, and that's the problem. If you know how to round divided numbers, feel free to modify this and to make it actually as um, so you can divide numbers to make some smaller angles here. Stop this up for running. Whoops. Stop that for running. And we're gonna just for a sec of so you're gonna see the slope is very different, and it is functional linear plotter, so it's not anything that is memorized. It's just these command blocks and these here as the control center, and that's it. That's all I got for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Feel free to download, modify, make your own videos, post them to my channel. I think just share the link. I wanna see what you do with this plotter, guys, and see you around.